Our goals for this year, we were a little nervous going in because we have so many freshmen this year, but I think we can make the playoffs. We have a really talented group of young ladies, and I am not taking a back seat to their age whatsoever, and they kind of understand that concept. So at this point, I'm going to say I'd be very disappointed if we didn't make the playoffs. We have 4 returning players from last year. They're all going to make key contributions. Justine Laurie is our only senior, and she was a All-Centennial pitcher last year, and hopefully she'll be an All-Centennial pitcher again this year. Trish Krigler, our only junior. She's either going to catch or play outfield and probably be like our cleanup hitter. She's a good, powerful hitter for us, and we're counting on her. And 2 sophomores, Kelly Van who is a game changer with her speed. We use her in many, many pinch running situations when we need key runs. In the game of softball with re-entry rule, many players come in and out of the lineup, and Kelly's a big contributor that way, and hopefully she can embrace the starting position this year. And our 4th returning player is Megan Ryan, who is one of our best players, and she could play anywhere on the field. She's a terrific pitcher. She may be playing third base this year. She can play second base, shortstop. We can put her in the outfield, and she's a middle of the lineup hitter also. So we're really counting on our 4 returning players this year. Last year, we had a terrific season, setting the school record for victories, and we had 8 seniors on the team. So many of those seniors, I would say 6 of those seniors, made major contributions, and we are going to miss them on the field, and we're going to miss them off the field because they had terrific leadership skills. We lose the Player of the Year from last year, and Mallory Sassaman, the Centennial Conference Player of the Year. We lose 4 All-Centennial performers. 1 is returning, and we have to figure it all out. And we're doing a lot of fundamental work in the gym to get everybody ready, and the freshmen that came in have come from big-time programs in travel ball. They've played all over the country, so there's nothing intimidating to them about the responsibility of being a really good ball club early and not having to learn how to play college softball. They've been there and they've done that, so that's we're looking forward to see how they respond. Our freshman class year is terrific. When you recruit these young ladies, you never know what you're going to get off the field. You pretty much know what you're going to get on the field because you see so much of their ball playing over the summers. They came to campus this year, and some of my freshmen could be leaders right off the bat. And in fact, they are leaders right off the bat. With so many underclassmen, we've given them some leadership responsibilities right away. 6 or 7 of them are going to start in the lineup immediately. Our mantra this year is everybody has told us that you can't have that many freshmen and be successful. There's growing pains. They don't know how to deal with adversity. We have addressed that from day one, and they are looking forward to dispelling that myth. And they keep going forward. They want more drills. They want harder work. They want to do more suicides at the end of practice. So I'm really excited. It's an exciting time to be a coach of a Franklin Marshall softball team. Preseason is going terrific. We are in the ASFC because of the weather, just like any school in the Northeast has been inside. And we're doing all the drills that we're supposed to do, and we see the growing pains early, and they make their mistakes, but they're so coachable, and the very next practice when we do the same drills, they're already at a mid-season form. So we're trying to make sure that they just keep at a level and never regress, and we just keep pushing them, and they're embracing it, and we just can't wait to get outside. We are ready to play games right now. That's how terrific we look. This season's a little bit different for us. Our spring break being a week later this year, when we go to Fort Myers, we're not going to see some of the usual teams we usually see. It's a different group of teams coming in. Right off the bat, our first 4 games, 2 are in Reading before we go to spring break against Alvernia, they're a really good program. They're going to test us right away. And our first 2 games in Florida are Stevens out of New Jersey and Wisconsin Platteville. They are top-level programs. So our first 4 games are really going to challenge us. Then in the when we come back home, we go right away at the end of our spring break and play Washington College, a perennial playoff team, and they're a veteran team, and again, they're going to give us all we can handle. We beat them, we split with them last year. Our Centennial Conference is all good teams this year. There's not a weak bunch in there. They're terrific rivalries. The coaches know each other. We're friends off the field, but on the field we're looking to beat each other's brains in. And our non-conference schedule, We have a bunch of new teams this year. We're introducing Penn State Harrisburg, Penn State Brandywine, and we have our standbys of Elizabethtown and Eastern. And there are no gimmies on our schedule whatsoever this year, so it's going to be quite a challenge for a young group. You have to understand about our team is how young we really are, and you can talk about how you're just playing a game of softball, but when you're dealing with adversity for the first time, it's a whole different animal. These are all top-level high school players. They're all or stars on their team. They're all team captains. They all hit number 3 in the lineup. In college, it's going to be different for them, and I really want to see how they adjust to the strikeouts with the bases loaded and the errors on the inevitable ground ball. While there's midterms going on, I have a paper due that same day, and we're getting on a bus and having to play Gettysburg in a big conference doubleheader or something like that. So we can talk in theory about how they're just softball players, but in reality, we know that there's a lot of work that has to be done for the coaches and for the players to embrace coaching.